Forget the one that you're never gonna use.
No,
The one
that's
that you're
nice
never
one,
gonna
like,
use?
useful ones.
Yeah. It's because
So,
his family has forbidden.
my capstone spell. Yeah, my capstone family spell. Forbiddance.
Forbiddens.
Yeah, it's a good roleplay spell.
No, the thing is, it costs a fortune.
Brendo, send
Yeah.
help. I don't know what happened to my level 5 spells. They disappeared.
Oh, it's because it's in combat mode, just
You didn't
standard.
roll the spell
There
slots.
you go. Yep, yeah, your spell slots are 4 for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why your spell
Do I need
slots
to long rest
went-
or whatever?
No.
Yeah, no, you have to change that yourself.
Yeah. Did you get a new one or only, or is this still 2?
I get one from my
No,
family
slots.
crest, and I get one from spells known.
No, slots.
That's much. Those are higher levels.
No, I think I get that at like 10 or 11. Let
Okay.
me check.
I'm here.
But,
You get your third
no,
one
I-
at 11th and your fourth at 17.
Yeah,
So next,
But I mean, if
two
you want to give
levels.
that shit to me a level earlier,
No.
that would be insane.
Oh, did I hear a level earlier?
Shut up, level head, bitch.
Yeah.
But I
heard a
could be
level
2
earlier.
levels ahead though. Did you ever think of that?
I will burn your coat.
I will burn your coat.
Not like that matters to me.
Okay, I mean, if you're agreeing, let's go.
You already said it so many times, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Good.
Yeah, but now it's an actual. You've given us
can
permission,
claim
not
that.
just said no.
I mean, it's not like you can.
Did y'all see that in Baldur's
'Cause your
Gate
god
3 you
doesn't
can have
exist,
sex
but
with a
okay.
bear?
There's a will, there's a way.
It has what?
Up bears?
The what?
You can have sex with bears in Baldur's Gate.
Ew.
Because the
Well,
druid
I
can
did.
be wild shaped.
No.
That's just kind of.
I'm romancing the vampire. Thank you.
Disgusting!
Disgusting.
What the fuck?
Why is this ominous music playing? I am not going to Megadeth!
Yet.
I can't wait for them to add more subclasses though. Because we got 2 in each, we just need that variability.
Yep. I didn't play Baldur's Gate, but I played Solasta. They have a barbarian subclass that is stupid broken. Because you get like a fuck
Also
ton of
stupid.
THP every round. And you just
Right.
never take HP damage.
On top of being a barbarian.
Yes. And
Isn't
it-
that what
it-
they're made for anyway?
Yes.
No.
But that one is stupid.
Just because they aren't made for being immortal.
Yes. They also have a thing that allows them to use their con. I think it's their con bonus for dex saves. it do be kind of broken.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Yep. It trivialized a lot of encounters.
Like, the barbarian's supposed to be like mad, but if you just only need con, then
So-
what do you do?
Okay, this is actually really weird. One of the
Yes.
spells I have that is properly coded.
Why?
Actually, I guess I don't know if you. Wrath of Nature has 2 different damage, like possible stats.
Yeah, 'cause it's got
It
two
only
different
has
effects,
the.
doesn't it?
It has 4, but only 2 of them deal damage.
Alright, I was thinking of the one that gives you
It should also have a 3d8 non-magical bludgeoning damage option.
Yeah, I was thinking of the spell that gives you
the rock
a-
one. I see.
Rock.
what was that? It's the spell that gives you two different forms you can go on.
Yeah,
no, that's
I
an
was
effect.
considering that one.
That's an effect. Remove action.
Oh, missing a cantrip for a cleric.
I just didn't want to fuck around and try to add it because I have no idea how to.
88 bludgeoning. Bludgeoning.
What the fuck?
Here. Yes.
Language we're on stream.
So the water treatment plant, right? It processes wastewater, and it pumps it into the ground, so it turns it into clean water. But then it says resulting in ground pollution. What?
Yes.
It's water.
Yeah, that's right. This spell is my favorite spell. Like it's so useless, but
Yes.
so funny.
Big pillar. Yes.
It's funny.
You just the best part is when you just slam someone into the ceiling.
Yes. They go squish. So the path of the stone for the barbarian. At level 3, while raging, you gain temporary hate points equal to twice your proficiency bonus at the end of your turn. Level 6, your constitution modifier is used for any saving throw.
Any? Oh,
And
that is.
Oh, wait, hold on. In place of
Yes.
a saving throw? Oh god,
Oh, that is disgusting.
that is.
Did you know that the barbarian's one weakness is
saving
mind control?
Yes.
Yes.
Like that's the
Yeah.
barbarian weakness, mind control.
Yep.
Oh god, they don't gain proficiency in any of their stuff. They could just use their con
No, yeah,
modifier
it's just
instead
con
of a
mod.
different
Yeah.
modifier. Okay, that's still pretty good,
That's
but
still
like
that's a bit less disgusting.
Yes. And at level 10,
Like a tiny
because
bit.
the game doesn't go further than like level 12, so there isn't many features above it. So at level 10, you gain +1 AC for each creature around you to a maximum of +4.
That's not the worst. Like
it's
not
circumstantial, but kind of disgusting.
barbarians don't tend to have a very high AC, so like that just boosts them up to like
I mean,
plate and
with
shield.
that, they're gonna definitely have max con. Why would you
Why
focus on
wouldn't they be?
anything else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. The constant regenning THP was so much that I basically never not used reckless. From
Yeah, that's
level
basically what
1 to level 2 to 10, it just never
that's
used
basically a
anything.
barrier of 20 while you're raging every turn.
No, it's twice your THP, so like it starts at 10, it starts at 4 and goes up to 10 in the game. Because you don't get to +6.
Yeah, but because you're raging, it's doubled basically.
Yes.
I just realized with Bones of the Earth, you can actually be pretty mean with it though.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yes.
It's really cool because you can just make your own battlefield.
It's true.
Oh, absolutely. It's just you can build a temp wall that they at least need to spend an action to break.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's a cool spell.
I mean, the
choose it
real
'cause you
fun
wanna be
thing
cool.
is you just surround someone in pillars to the point where they can't escape,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then have them all pinned to the ceiling where they can't
Yeah.
escape.
I'm in.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Sorry, I was so late.
No worries.
And then when you cast it at 9th level, you get 12 pillars.
12 pillars.
At that point, can you even escape if you're that surrounded with pillars that are all up to the ceiling?
I mean, technically, if you do the one rule, if you just surround them with 4 pillars on the
Also, I
Cardinal
figured
Cardinal, I
out,
can't.
you know that thing that would happen where my voice would like just speed up
Yes.
randomly?
Do we know?
It's not because of my internet, it's because of my microphone.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
what? Why would
So
your
you have-
microphone do that?
It's stupid, it's a snowball.
what? Well, how's your microphone do? Mine is also a snowball. It doesn't do that.
Mine's an old snowball.
Ah,
That still doesn't
It's
make
like
any
4
sense.
years old.
no.
I don't know.
It shouldn't-
I don't know why it
it
does
shouldn't
it.
be. it shouldn't be that bad in only 4
It
years.
just decided to be dumb.
Yeah, it like literally, my brother was using it, and I was in the same call with him, and the phenomena was happening to him, and he was using the microphone. I'm like,
Well,
excuse
why
me?
would it? Why would it keep the audio instead of just releasing it at different times? It just like chunks it. That's really weird.
Yes.
I don't know.
No.
I don't understand how electronics work.
Don't look at me. I don't know shit.
Don't look at me. I'm gay.
Learning games are always fun. They're just frustrating. Because when you forget to save and you die after an hour of effort, you don't know what you did anymore.
Yes.
You just reminded
Yeah,
me to
save
save.
happens a lot with a lot of the games I play.
That's just how it be.
That is how it be.
Also, I realized I was down a cantrip for cleric, so I gave myself mending.
Oh yes, I need to get a new spell now that I already
He
have.
cast mending on my arm. Like, I hope this works.
Well, it has to be. Well, your arm would be fine because it's no longer
You
a
would have-
living
you would have
object.
to die.
But you need to die first.
You need
Okay,
to
just-
first.
Sounds about right.
Yes, so I die, you reattach my
that's
arm,
how you
and
regain
revive me.
limbs. That's how you regain limbs. Okay, we're gonna kill you. Gonna cast mending on your arm and your body, and then bring you back.
Yes.
But it has
Hey,
to
no,
be
you
after
can't
one-
do that. It's not an object.
Yes, it
If
is.
you're
Yeah.
a corpse, you are.
Once you're a corpse, technically.
Once you're dead, you were an object.
Yeah, Zebushu said it.
The only thing that stops that from working is
Aside from common sense.
no, it's the fact that mending takes
It's counter spell.
mending I think takes a minute. So
Yeah,
It takes a minute.
you wouldn't be able to revivify.
yep.
Listen, you
Well,
mend
I mean,
it, and then you
well,
cast a different spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's resurrection. I don't know.
That's why we follow in the belief of gentle repose.
Oh, true. Very
Yeah.
true.
Whoever takes gentle repose, though.
You guys know of any fun wizard spells?
Fireball.
Depends on what you want to describe as
Fireball.
and what
Which
level.
gun you have?
Fun.
Okay, what level are
You
you?
take
What level
fifth,
9?
fifth level spells?
Up to
Take
fifth, yes.
what's it? Transmute rock and like transmute rock or something like that.
Transmute
Rock.
rock.
No?
Transmute rock's pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, literally. Oh yes, I'm gonna collapse this building on a person.
Also,
If it's made of stone, yeah.
just because no one has it and you have access to it, why not just get Dimension Door?
Pathetic.
That's a third level spell. A great third level spell.
That's a fourth
It's-
level.
Fourth.
Yes.
What's the fourth? Oh yeah. But for fifth level spells though, Hold Monster.
I have it though.
Also hold monster. Yes.
Yeah, Hold Monster.
Cold
Modify
Monster is
memory.
fun. Synaptic Static is fun. I like Big Bees. I like Wall of Force.
Wall of
You want the best
Forces.
spell for ship-to-ship
Yes.
combat?
Yes, it's
I
called
still
Dimension
think
Door.
transmute rock.
It's called
Pass,
Pass
guys.
Wall.
Yes, Passwell.
Hmm.
Cone of
I open a
cold.
doorway on the bottom of their ship.
I was just looking at Passwall, actually.
Pass wall
First-
is one of my favorite spells.
Far Step is actually a really useful spell.
Yes, it is.
It's a shame it costs concentration though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free teleport every turn.
Hmm.
It's basically better. Misty Step.
It's constant Misty Step.
Yes, it's
To be
double
fair.
Misty Step.
Actually, just
Also,
Go
Conjure
ahead.
Elemental.
It's true,
Talk
it's
about
true, it's true.
Steel Wind
I mean-
Is that
Strike.
level 9?
Or
Uh,
just like
hmm.
the one of the biggest AoEs is Cone of Cold.
How far can I take Dimension Door? Pretty far.
That's
It's
500.
like 500 feet.
Also
Game
telekinesis.
rules.
Can it go
Tell
through
me.
shit? Can it go through stuff like?
Yes.
You just go wherever you want with 500 feet.
I
So,
see,
like
but
him-
I don't need to have line of sight, right?
You don't have
You
to
just have
see
to
it,
know.
but if you
You have to know where you're
accidentally
going.
go into the wrong space, then you take damage and get shot.
So I
Yeah.
got a wild spell because this is a world where most people don't know about Magecraft. Creation might actually be useful.
Creation is cool, but the one time I
Hear me
took
out.
it, I
Hear
could
me
never
out.
use it.
Immolation.
Creation is
No.
best for creation is a good spell for wizards because they can take it then use it whenever they need it.
Well, I was gonna say we can make gems and theoretically sell them off, and then ditch town.
We'd have 10 minutes to
Then
fucking
run away.
do it. I'd say precious metals would probably be the smarter play.
I am going to sell you a
I-
cubic meter of gold.
Do you want create spell chiming helm?
Look, well, it's simple.
look at
Make
Isis is fun,
adamantine.
Cloud kill.
Oh god, analysis paralysis.
That's why you
What are
should
I-
never
What are you looking
make
for
spellcasters.
specifically?
Yeah.
I
what
can
kind of
feel
spell are you
it
looking for?
setting in.
Just
Hear me out.
Just play barbarians. That's it.
Infernal
Yeah.
calling.
Yes.
Just summon a demon.
Infernal calling.
You would summon a devil, not a demon.
Sorry, you just
Yeah,
summon a
potato in this universe.
just summon something
Well,
below challenge rating
yeah.
6.
But have
Just-
you realized
just
the
summon your
material
horrifying Satan
costs
man.
alone
Well-
would bankrupt this small country?
Hey,
Well,
it doesn't
Infernal-
consume it.
Yeah. But
Yes, but
as
we
well,
don't have it.
Infernal calling is a spell that takes a minute, so it's not active combat spell.
Hear me out. Summon Draconic Spirit. That's neat.
Hold on, do I
That
know
one
Summon
has
it.
another. He's gonna have the same problem I've had for half of the campaign. 500 GP dragon engraved image.
Hold on, hold on. I don't think. Ooh, I didn't have fly. I'm gonna take fly.
Sure.
Fly is fun.
Oh, what are you gonna take
Yeah.
the boring one?
Or you could
That's
take
not
modify
boring. What's
memory.
wrong with you? I have
Hear
It's
me
fun.
out.
not
Everybody
boring,
takes
it's
it,
missing.
boring.
The ultimate
the
mage,
mo-
like the best spell for a mage, modify memory.
Yes,
That's a
that's
good
what
one.
I keep saying.
Like, oh no, these people are witnesses. Modify memory.
If you want the best shutdown spell, it's Wall of Force.
He already
I
has.
already have Wall of Force.
But
Yes.
that's also the boring version.
Alright, that's good.
Planar
They have
binding.
Firefox.
I have Foxfire.
Foxfire.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll look at the Fox book to see if there's a wizard spell that might catch your interest.
Oh, he already had like a thread on one of his channels of the spells that he wanted. He just simply forgot.
No, I have it
Simple.
there.
That's
It's
a totally
just
legal spell.
we had
legal
better
action
ideas
anymore.
than just boring spells.
It was never about ideas. Okay, okay, you say so.
Yes, yes, it was. Oh, you're talking about the the other thing. Yeah. The
Things that you put on Jackson's
family
thread.
crest. Yeah.
Anyways, that's not gonna matter today.
Yeah.
Let me roll the dice to see who will do the read of the caps.
The re of the caps.
We
Oh, that's interesting. Grace, what happened last time?
Ah heck, this has been a while.
Yes, it's been a month.
I believe we got sucked into the forest. We beat up, we beat up Virgin. Came back. Everything was disappearing. Then like we went back to our tower after separating with
my tower,
other
thank you.
people, and then Jira went off, lost his arm, came back. Like, man, just like completely casual about it. Like, man, I sure did lose my arm. That was the game.
You
We
are,
also had other revelations.
you are technically not wrong.
He's exactly right.
Yes, You can get your gold star.
Yes.
Also, I changed Jiro's portrait, but the hair is still white.
No.
I can
Yeah.
comment for the joke. Is, to be fair, we did ask the corpse on the ground what happened.
He's not a corpse. Not yet.
He is a corpse.
Okay,
He's
sorry,
about to
the
be.
body that stayed on the ground.
So, you had all finished your business at Virgin's Castle and decided to run away because Jackson had almost killed Tanner and made him very mad. So you all ran away back to your tower and decided to rest for a moment. During that moment, Jiro went outside. There was slight combat noises, and then Jiro went back inside, missing an arm. Not missing because he's holding onto it, but with one less arm attached. And that's where we begin. Jiro has just walked in, bleeding, with one less arm attached to his body.
Wait, again?
What the fuck happened?
Oliver's just kind of sitting and staring.
Edmund just
Would you
slowly
believe me if I
continues.
said it was intentional?
Sadly, yes. Why?
I've done emergency surgery procedures, but I don't think I can fix that.
Look, I get it if you're stressed, but fuck, man.
Why? I'm
Well,
kidding.
you see, I didn't do it. It just sort of happened.
Oh, it just sort of happened to just
If I might
pop off
ask,
your arm.
Who cut
What?
your arm
Yeah.
off?
what cut your arm off?
My sword did.
Okay, so we should get rid
Okay.
of your sword.
Who was wielding your sword? Oh, did just sword pick itself up and cut you?
You would be surprised.
Okay, so we have a coat, a list, and a sword to burn.
Leave my
Got it.
sword out of this.
Jackson
It did nothing
imitates
wrong.
Gianna's voice.
It was just
okay, I need
jealous.
to burn the sword.
My sword was just jealous. Leave her alone.
You're what?
Your sword.
Sword was
Okay.
jealous.
Also,
Also,
do you realize that does that not hurt? You're
Yeah.
literally
oh,
carrying
yeah,
your...
it hurts.
Did you
I'm
let your
kidding.
did you let your sword cut your arm?
Yes.
You know that's abuse, right?
You let it happen? Why?
Because
It's
the
not
sword
gonna
wanted
do
to do
anything,
it.
but here you go, have a cure wounds. Just so the wound stops bleeding.
A singular cure wounds.
You don't have like any resources left. You still haven't like long rested.
Oh, that's right. We
Yeah.
I,
Have
on
we
my
at
sheet
least
up, we
short
long
rested?
rested.
Yes, you have.
Okay, then
Okay,
I
then
can
I
gain,
can
I can
cure
gain
wounds
back
then.
a first level spell slot with my channel divinity
To be
and
fair,
then heal him.
The thing is, if you heal him, well, none of us can cast regenerate yet. Shit.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
7th level spell?
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that.
I don't think we could ever learn it.
Accurate.
You have to be a specific person to learn that spell.
Yes. So yes, you now have cure wounds, so your bleeding stump has stopped.
Yes.
Sword just puts his arm on the table.
No, you were no. You take that somewhere else.
Do we like bury it?
I mean, that's
It's
fine with
an
me.
arm.
Shouldn't we keep it for putting it back?
I mean, no. Do you know what happens when you sew on a bad arm?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Not good.
I don't actually.
Necrosis.
I mean, yeah. But we can just
Well-
like magic it away. I think.
It's
You
not how
can't
that
just-
works.
You can't just magic that away.
Look, you were talking about magically putting his arm back. I think we can magically a bit of necrosis away.
Can I roll medicine to see if there's anything I can do? I'm pretty sure the medicine check is literally just gonna say this is beyond you. But I'd like to roll anyway.
It's not beyond you. Like, when things get chopped off, you can try to fix them.
If the arm's
I'll
fresh
roll
enough,
the
it can be
medicine roll then,
reattached.
because I'm like doctor person,
I
sort of.
I can also do that if you want me to help you or give you assistance because I have proficiency.
Sure.
I got a new
Sure.
dice.
Ooh, yes you did.
I guess I'll roll with it. That's very cool. With advantage.
What's your modifier?
+6?
This one's
I have
called Luminous
Go
Lavender.
ahead. Your idea. Go for it.
That's a
Hell
26.
Just stick it on there.
Yeah, how can I say this? For medicinal purposes, like, there is still a possibility that maybe if you put it in a cask for months and stitch it back, it may help, but the bone is just completely severed, so can't really do much.
It'd be unusable.
Yeah, you could maybe try to get something. And now on the more magical side, perhaps, you know that when you use magic you close wounds, so maybe if you attach it and try to heal it, but it's most likely not gonna work. Best you could do, realistically speaking, is just deal with the wound.
I'll
You'd
leave it up to
probably-
Jiro.
You could maybe reattach it, but it wouldn't work again.
He kind of like examines Jiro up and down. Well, mostly the arm. I'm gonna leave this one up to you, but and mind you, this is a very outlandish claim, and I've never done it before. But regularly, I might. I feel like I could sew it back on. You'll never have use of it again, but I might be able to reattach it so that your body accepts the limb. Now, with the use of magical energy, and this is very, 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 I have no idea if it'll fucking work, but I might be able to restore some kind of functionality here, if you want to try.
It's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You're exceptionally calm for having just lost your arm. I admire you.
Listen. My sword picked itself up and cut off my arm. I think I am incredibly calm.
Because
Yes.
it was jealous that you tried to use what, the other sword?
Yes.
Your
No,
katana
that's
vibrates.
fair.
Also, like, he sort of shrugs Akuma no Ken off his sort of off his shoulder. Like, yeah, I can't use that anymore.
Oliver kind of summons his sword/violin. He's like, don't get any ideas, and then poofs it away to the Shadow Realm.
What do you mean by poofs it away to the Shadow Realm?
So he manifests, like he can pact weapon it, summon it, tell it, hey, don't get any ideas, and then pact
Oh, you're
weapon
telling
it
your
away.
own sword, I see.
Yes.
There is no response.
He is telling his sword not to do that shit because now he's afraid.
Jackson just poofs bourbon to existence. Would you ever do
Burp
that
makes
to me?
everything better.
Would you ever do that to me, buddy?
Burp pegs you.
Indistinct chirping.
I feel I should heal Jiro the rest of the way up because it's what Oliver would do. So here go my 2 spell slots. Do you even need me to roll?
No, there's no need. So,
I think
Jiro,
we should all go and sleep.
yes, the pain does subside. It's still there, and you still have mostly phantom pain from your arm not being there. But whenever you start to feel it again, you feel your sword like attempt to comfort you.
This bitch is
First they're
fucking
sour.
bipolar.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Don't worry about it.
So, is there anything you guys would like to do before you head out to catch the Argo?
I would like to
That's
get
right,
my
that's
thing
Tad, isn't it?
from
Yes.
the contractor.
Would like to get to do what?
My thing from the contractor.
Oh,
I know,
yes.
I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't do it today because he couldn't
Yeah,
just poof it into existence.
he needs to
So we'll
procure it.
We'll just get it a package in the mail on a boat.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll get it with one of the sendings.
You would, however, actually, I don't think Jackson even had like spell slots to cast Mordecai's Private Sanctum.
Oi! Of course I had.
No, I mean
lasts-
at the end of the
It lasts
last
24
fight.
hours.
Yeah, but it does last 24 hours, so it's fine.
Let me check. One second.
I'm pretty sure it's still up.
I did have fourth level spell slots because I never cast. I cast polymorph on Jiro once.
And you
And that's-
also
and that's it.
cast the name of the spell. You
I
cast
cast
Evard once.
something. The Vards, but that's with I get a free casting of that with
yes, that's true.
Family Crest.
Not with the family crest.
Not with Family
the
Crest, but
Arcane
the
studies. Yes.
yeah,
I just
I
wanted
had
to
two
make-
actually.
I just wanted to make sure that the power is still visible. So, like people can still see it, but they can't target it with divination spells. So yeah.
Oh, Mateus.
Yes.
Shit. Sorry, I'm being a pest. I think my meta magic stuffs goes up by 1 because my proficiency went up.
Oh yeah, you're all proficiency 4 now. That's true.
Yes.
At 4 points.
Then actually getting to be a bug for a moment, but that can wait till later.
Yeah,
I
yours.
believe we need to adjust my spellcasting focus by 1.
Your spells like as a whole by 1.
But yeah, the spellcasting.
Oh, yeah.
It's a spellcasting focus upgrade.
That's easy to do, and it's done.
Thank you.
11.
So, I was. Oh yeah. So you after some time, let's say about 1-2 hours, you would get a literal knock on the door
Oh.
of the tower.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm really not in the mood for this.
Oliver will get the door.
Point, shotgun, go on.
Oliver, how do you like open the door first, or do you shout first?
He just opens the door. I think he's delirious and tired and still suffering from exhaustion.
I see. It's true. As you open the door, in front of you, you see the contractor.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Tanner told me where to find you.
Yes, we are here. He opens the door a bit wider.
May I?
Sure. You're not a vampire, are you?
He just walks inside. He's still carrying the suitcase where the anti-bounded field construct thingy is, and he places it on the ground beside him. I see that you all are well. Looks at Jiro, Puck's head back.
Just
Mostly.
don't bother asking.
At this point,
But I can still
it's his
fight.
personality trait to get hurt.
I came here to mostly thank you. We would not be able to have dealt with Virgin were it not for your help.
No, you're welcome,
You're,
I suppose.
you're welcome.
I mean, it's what I was hoping to do eventually, anyways.
He nods. Additionally, there is some information about your final journey that I would like to present. He relaxes a bit, but still stays by the door and standing. What do you know of Naxos, Paros, and Antiparos?
This sounds like a history check.
Sure.
looks to Shade, or looks to fucking Edmund.
Yeah, gonna wanna roll a history on that one.
I'll make a history check.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and roll a history check. That's a
Ooh.
2!
Don't worry, same.
It's a 27.
One of us is
Hold
really
on.
good at
Let me
proficiency,
try.
though.
Let me try. History.
Or history, though.
Holy shit, Gianna.
Oh, you guys know a lot more than I do.
That's right, proficiency went up, so I have now +8 to all my expertise things.
Holy shit.
Good. John rolls a 2, gets an inspiration. 14 total. Edmund also got an
Yeah,
inspiration.
good inspiration, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Inspiration.
I'll just say that everyone has enough information. So what you
I
know?
don't believe in knowing things.
I don't believe in knowing things. Good. What you would know of the 3 islands that stand in your path. Naxos is the island where the Argo will dock, and it's the island which is the biggest of the 3, the more civilized, the more developed. Its main attraction points for tourists are the lots of churches, ruins, and museums that it has. Paros is relatively similar, but in a slightly smaller scale. And you would basically not know anything of Antiparos. You are almost sure that you've heard the name before, but the information seems to simply not be there. Unless, of course, you count the fact that maybe yesterday, I think, or the day before, Woodrow told you that Antiparos has a bounded field around it that is making people simply forget that it exists.
Oh, the somebody else's problem field.
Yes. Wasn't that also the one that had the huge military activity on it? Or I think
That's Paros. Antiparos is the one that has the demons walking around people.
It sounds
What's
like
the
we
name of
should
the
help
first
those
island,
people in
sorry?
there.
Did you ask anything, FJ?
what was the name of the first island? I missed it.
Naxos. Naxos.
Thank you. Carry on.
just realized that the background music is way too cheery. But yes, he did ask a question.
What was it?
What do you know of these places?
I parrot back everything you just said.
Well, Naxos is a big touristy trap type location, which I'm excited to be about, but we've heard some rather strange rumors about it. Well, that was the one that had the demons walking around just openly, right?
Mhm.
Okay. There were demons walking around just blatantly, and no one seems to be batting an eye, which is odd.
He immediately raises an eyebrow. How have you come across this information?
Would you be mad if I said the church?
He squints.
It was Woodrow.
He just sighs and places a hand on his forehead. And what more has he told you that he has not told me?
Don't recall anything else what he said of Naxos. Paros has a large standing military operation, which is odd for an island of its size. We don't know why. It's just there. And Antiparos, I'm having trouble remembering. There was something about a bounded field, right?
He nods and releases his own forehead. Yes, it seems that Woodrow has done only part of the job. Antiparos does seem to have a demonic influence, as you stated. Additionally, it seems that dealing with Antiparos would formally conclude our contract. They seem to be the ones providing the demons. However, I would not recommend that you start your journeys through there, as the bounded field stops any form of travel that is mundane in nature. Additionally, without the bounded field, it seems that there is something in the waters that is also stopping any travels.
I don't like that.
I have yet to identify it. He places a hand on the suitcase that he brought. This was initially built for Antiparos to deal with the bounded field that they have set up there. Virgin was a successful drive test. I need to improve on the design, make it last for longer. When it is done, you will know, and I will provide it to you to deal with Antiparos.
Oh, neat. So that's what you did to negate the bounded field, correct?
Yes.
The little thingy.
The only
I
thing I'd
go ahead.
mention or ask as a consideration. That field's making it like messing with people's minds, correct?
It seems that whenever someone tries to recall information about Antiparos, that information is misplaced or altered in some way.
I was just gonna bring up the consideration of if that disables the field, then a lot of people will suddenly remember an island exists.
It wouldn't be sudden remembering, but if you would, after taking down the field, ask them about Antiparos, they would know that it exists.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to cause any problems.
Even if it does, because it will, especially for those that live in Antiparos. I have already contacted the church to deal with fixing what is left of the survivors.
Ah.
However, they will not interfere until it is done. But that's all for Antiparos for now. Paros, however, you said military operation. What I believe is happening is that someone in Paros, possibly someone in the government, is somehow aware of Antiparos and what happens there. And they intend on using force to possibly take it back.
I'm going to assume they're not magically inclined. This is just normal people trying to do their thing.
If they are more of a menace than we expect.
I can see this going very poorly very quickly.
I would expect not that you will deal with this person, whoever it is, but more that you would take non-mages into consideration. As you have done up to this point.
Seems fair to me. Appreciate any info you've given us on these three islands.
You are the only group that survived. Or at least the one that kept responding to me.
Also, there are other groups that are now. Okay.
No,
Well,
there
there
always
were
been
those
other
before
groups.
us.
Yes.
Oh, right, yes. Today's just been a
That would explain a lot.
long day.
He raises an eyebrow. Would it?
Just weird running into. Never mind.
Nods. If you do find any of them, at least let me know so I can extract them if necessary.
It would be helpful if you gave us their details.
I can prepare a briefing.
That works.
I do not expect any of them to have survived, considering what we have just faced today.
If I might ask, up to which islands did they try to reach?
Most
Yes,
that
at least
kept,
including like the briefing.
most that kept responding were still Latinos. Some responded from here. I don't think I ever got a response from anyone reaching the next 3 islands. But sending is not an obligation to respond. My familiars have investigated, but I do expect them to be slightly less flashy than all of you, he says, just eyeing Dimension.
Eyeing the
I'm
what?
liking what you're insinuating. Less flashy.
Yes.
Did he say less flashy or less fleshy? I'm scared now.
Less flashy.
Yes, he contracted skeletons. No, he said flashy.
So I'm less fleshy.
Listen,
Shut the fuck up.
You're technically correct.
shut up.
The best kind of correct. Is there anything else that I could give you? And I say this with respect for what you have done up till today. After the contract is completed and you are paid, if you do intend on following through with what was discussed at the dinner, we will be enemies.
Oh, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial agreement as far as that goes. Stay out of each other's way. But
Or at the very least, not resort to massive violence.
We can
There are a
at least
lot of
remain
other
cordial.
people.
Yes, Edmund?
I said we can at least remain cordial with each other.
He waits for a moment, sighs. After the war has started, I do not expect to see myself making any more alliances. I will simply do what I must to acquire the Grail.
what can you tell us about? I mean, obviously it's not in your best interest to, but aside from what was discussed in the dinner, we don't know very much.
He looks at you up and down. I am being truthful. I do not know much more. I only know what is at stake.
Fair enough.
I have been contacted to join this war by Tobias. Much before
You're working for that little shit?
you all are, if you decide to join this war.
No, I do not
That
work
makes
for
me not
him.
want to join
Hold
it.
on, I missed someone's name. Who are we talking about?
Tobias.
Tobias.
Ah, great.
Shit stain.
A
Yes,
little bit more
Gotcha.
than that, actually.
yes. I do not say work for voluntarily, as I do not anticipate any of the other participants doing. There was simply a proposal far too good to refuse. And now we are all trapped in this.
He has sent out his invitations for whatever game he's playing.
Yes. Yes, he has.
Just simply put, too difficult to simply say no.
GM, I have a
Yes.
question. Did contractor always wears gloves, right?
Yes. I can
Did
show
contractor's
the picture.
gloves happen to break during that fight?
Let me just grab his picture again. This boy.
Hmm.
Eh, eh. The boy.
The boy.
Wait, he's not wearing gloves.
It's not necessarily gloves, but they do cover the palm of his hand and the back of his hand, where you would
The
expect to
fingerless
see
gloves?
Not-
Did any of that get destroyed during the fight?
Mostly his coat. His
Damn it.
his overcoat is gone, but
I wanted to see his command seal.
his overcoat and his monocle are gone.
Gotcha.
Well,
he let me just check with Thane. Let's see how perceptive he is. I know there's a discrepancy in hit points. Your extension doesn't work. Stop telling me that.
bitch.
Yeah, he notices you looking at his hands and gently places them behind his back.
Hmm.
Well,
I do
On the
not
top.
know
I'm sorry.
who among you will join the ranks. And unfortunately, I can't say that I care. There are only 2 spots left. Each 2 of you that decide to join will be a formidable opponent.
Well, about that. While you're on the topic of giving, I can certainly say that some ammunition would go a long way. But something strikes me about what you said.
No,
You said that once the war starts, you won't be making any more alliances.
nods.
Well, then it's good for you that it hasn't started yet, has it? Which means you.
He smirks. It isn't even a full smile. I see what you're trying to do, but what you have to propose. Let's see if the other offers I've been given can stand up to whatever you all wish.
I'm gonna incite that.
Go ahead. I'm a roll
I
for
don't believe you have been made any other offers, good sir.
I'm gonna roll things for him.
Using his all-important character sheet.
Incredible job, let's go.
Oh no, that's history. Hold on.
Go on, Jackson, roll shit. Do it.
No.
I rolled a 2, so it's fine.
Hey, you get inspiration.
No, he gets. Oh no.
Well, now it's on his sheet. Fuck all of you.
Yeah,
No.
that's-
Just hold on to it forever.
Yes.
Just uses it for that one time he wants to command his servant.
You would feel by his expression that while he may have had another offer, it wouldn't go into plural. He maybe has got one offer from another person, or none, but
Yeah.
for sure it's not many.
Well, let us not flatter ourselves here. We could work something out. We have a bit of time.
You have. He pulls out pocket watch from inside shirt, just as a symbol. Puts it back.
Looks at the time. You have 1 year.
Exactly. He just says, "You still have a year to make your proposal."
If I might give at least a basic one,
Nods.
I feel it'd be in both our interests to guarantee at least one of our wishes. Then certainly win. Compared to any of the other participants. That's something to consider in itself.
You seem to know what my wish is.
Absolutely no idea. But I assume working together we might at least get an idea. And you don't seem to be the kind of person who would, want demons and monsters rampaging around, so I have no care.
Additionally, while that may be true, if I were to ally with you, that would be 3 out of the 7 participants getting together in a group. What tells you that the other 4 wouldn't just decide to deal with us first and then turn on each other?
Well,
We said we had to be covert. Or
we
overt.
could just coincidentally just so happen to not run into each other.
He just looks at Jackson with a deadpan expression. You expect that your movements are not being being tracked. Especially looks at side eyes at Oliver by Madame Chloe Rose.
Yes, I had figured she would be tracking me quite closely.
Oh, not when I'm moving along with them, no. But then again, you don't know about my other movements, do you?
Oh wait, were you suggesting that I was going to work with Ms.
No, I do not expect.
No, she's stalking you. That's what he meant.
Ah, okay, that yes.
Yes. I do not expect you to work with anyone else. Unless you are that desperate for having your home back.
Who's he saying this to?
Oliver.
Stays quiet.
He just nods at that.
I can mention at least one thing about the other 4 masters from what at least I witnessed.
Raises
They all
an
seem
eyebrow.
pretty headstrong. Or 3. The admin would say 3, that was me blanking for a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
They all seemed rather headstrong in their own regards. And they might try it out, ally with the others. I doubt last or even hold long enough to actually accomplish anything.
He nods. Well, true. There was some sort of previous relationship between Miss Chloe and the men that wore mostly metal parts instead of clothes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the
he
one
was
with
a
the
weird
plane
one,
that Joe
wasn't he?
stabbed.
Ah, yes, him.
Raises an eyebrow, slowly lowers eyebrow.
Well, if you don't want to be our ally, maybe we could do information sharing. You seem to know a lot about Chloe's going-ons. You seem to know that she's watching me. Are you watching her?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, what if we gave you some information on the guy that wears mostly how did you say metal?
Yes, it seems that his movements are very limited by the metal that he wears.
Oh, we have some information on him.
Yes. We
Raises eyebrow.
could procure that information. And on your previous point, it's not like we much. Well, it's not like we can do much about anyone watching us. And besides, we are not the only ones being watched, are we?
Of course not.
I just have to ask myself why Chloe hasn't struck yet.
Because you have not been chosen.
No, in general. Independently of this war, I know she has a bone to pick with me.
Yes.
You do realize never mind.
Yes. However, if you are selected by the Grail to participate, it would be easier for her to deal with two birds with one stone.
I see.
Only 2 spots.
Well, she may not get that choice. Like you said, we don't know who it's going to be. Alas.
You will pick up the suitcase. Is there anything that you would like to discuss further? Pulls out watch again. The Argo shouldn't be much late.
Yes, we do
Gianna?
need to get going soon. Yes. What?
Any questions? You're the brains of the operation.
I think he
So
just
now I'm
called you
important
dumb.
enough. Thank you. You shut up.
Hey, you said it, not me.
So I guess just for my own clarification, you can guarantee that there are only 2 spots left.
No, that I do not. It was simply what Tobias said.
And we all know how good he is with his word.
What were the spots that were taken? What even is a spot?
The Grail does not choose which spot you will take, only that you will take a spot.
Let's see.
So we know we have your mother, contractor here, the fancy individual that Edmund dislikes. I can't remember his name.
Fancy
Metal
individual?
Man.
Apostolis.
His name Apostolis is.
Yes, that one. The Metal Man. I don't know who number 5 is.
Why do you not like Apostolis again?
Well, number 5, I believe, didn't make it to the dinner. She was in Japan.
Yes.
For context, Apostolos is the one that gave a cursed artifact that caused the fall of Edmund's family.
Wait, aren't there supposed to be 7 spots?
Yes.
So far, only 5 have been 5 have been chosen.
Ah,
There are 2 left.
interesting.
Would I guess just for if you're willing to share this might be a little too personal, I don't know. How did you know when you were chosen? Was it just like the heavens opened up and the Holy Grail showed to you, proclaimed that you are chosen? Or was it just... Yeah, I don't know.
Something like
Got
that.
a little... Oh.
But mostly it was the markings.
Markings.
Yes. The 3 red markings that allow you to control your servant.
Servant?
I mean, that was explained at it.
You don't pay
I
attention to
don't
shit.
remember.
That was several months ago, man.
But
But
I don't
several months
remember
ago.
that.
it
I'm
was just
sorry.
the explanation of what a Holy Grail War is.
Okay.
Look, my seething rage for Tobias caused most of the information to be blocked out, alright?
Alright, so I guess we're concluded here.
Yes,
He
I believe
nods.
so.
Expect another progress report in a day or 2.
And payment as well.
Ah yes, your reliquary. I will procure it within the next week.
Very good. So which island are we going to?
I suppose just the next one.
Yes, Argo will dock at Naxos.
Yes.
Oh, good. We get to go to the openly demon-infested one. Yay!
No, the demon
That's not
infested
the
one is
demon-infested
Antiparos.
Antiparos.
No, I thought they said Naxos had the one where demons
It
were
goes
just walking around
Naxos,
open.
Paros, Antiparos.
Yeah, Naxos is the one that is okay.
Ah, okay, I see.
It's openly
Sure.
okay, so who knows what fuck shit's happening.
Yes,
Look, this island was openly okay.
yes.
No, it wasn't. There was a sickness that when we rolled in.
It was,
It was just-
immediate plague town.
It was
The
just
city was
basically
shut down.
vampires. Yes. He will nod and leave. Unless interrupted, of course.
Nope.
Should I say this?
He is walking.
If
Yeah,
it's
should I-
dumb, don't.
Should I give him information? Like for free?
No.
About
I was gonna.
what?
If you're thinking about what I'm thinking about, we should withhold that.
No, it's not that. It's something else, but I'm not gonna give it to him right now anyway.
Okay.
Well, away he goes.
He does away.
Is there anything that you would like to do before heading to the port to leave in the Argo?
Oliver,
Yes.
Herb gives you a cookie.
Oliver will have cookie. Actually, I have my spell slots back, right?
Sure.
While everybody's packing, Oliver will go do a thing.
No, go ahead then.
Please don't come back with one arm less than you went out.
Oh, you don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Like-
He immediately
Like,
cuts
I'll
off
come
all
back
arm.
with both arms.
Loses a leg instead.
Yeah.
Just becomes back as a dual hand.
Steps on a landmine.
Oh shit, I
Oliver
can't do
comes
it.
back.
I can't fucking do it. Oh my god, I just realized it has a material component. I can't fucking do it. We kill me.
Why do you keep picking material components?
Can we remove the material component from this fucking spell?
Which spell?
Dumb bitch.
The 3rd level one that lets me contact my ancestors.
Oh, it's
kill me.
candles. Ah,
Yes.
You can buy candles next town. It's fine.
I can.
My man, I
Okay.
got candles. I got candles inside this fucking building.
Not 25
even I
gold
got
candles.
candles.
But like it's 25
Oh,
gold's
yeah.
worth of that shit.
Yep.
Oh, that's
they're
way too much
these
money.
these are technically free, so
Yeah.
They're good candles.
Bitch.
The
Okay,
expensive
I have
candles.
the best cancel.
And the spell
They just
doesn't
don't have any
consume them,
component.
so you don't even need to light them. They just need to be there.
Yep.
No, the spell consumes the candles.
No!
Yep. So that's a once in a lifetime thingy.
Yeah.
Men
Look,
dies
just
inside.
buy 100. Just buy 100 gold pieces worth of candles. You'll be fine.
100 gold pieces. Yes. I mean,
28 gold.
you all.
What's
do have
10
gold.
silver pieces per gold piece, and I have 177 silver somehow, so...
Yes. You do have money. You all just need to convert that money into, like, paper money.
I thought we already was. We're just keeping it as a gold
No,
cost.
no. I mean, like, cause when you've met the drow, you actually found coins.
Well, all right.
Oh,
It's mostly just like a hand wave thing, but you need to be somewhere that you can't do it.
well,
And
next
we're going to.
city, I
we're going-
guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
We're going to
It's
Third
pretty
City,
big,
it's
so
fun.
we'll figure
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
Just assume that you take some time to go to a jeweler and be like, "Here, buy this from me."
I can buy some fucking ammunition.
Yes, that's why the
Yeah.
contractor just ignored your comment about the ammunition. You were going to 1, the biggest island around. 2, an island with an active, like, military invasion.
Yeah, but then it's not free,
I
is
thought
it?
that- I thought
Which
Can
that
I
means
like
they'll
sell
have-
some of my starting equipment?
Those guys will have some real money.
Yes.
Be honest.
Look,
I have a purple rock.
Purple rock. Yes. Yes, you do.
I have vampire blood.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if it's ever going to be used, but it's there.
You
I
don't
have
know.
many shinies.
I got a single chimera tooth.
I still have blood.
So we're not selling that because that is not a real thing for non-mages.
You could just sell it as a shark tooth. It'd be fine, right?
So-
At least name an animal that's not around here, or has like 0 chance they've ever seen.
It was a saber-toothed tiger. It's fine.
No. Make up a cryptid, then sell it.
Yes.
I got this from a chimera.
I got it from the chupacabra. It's
Yes.
fine.
I got this from a
Yeah.
sphinx.
It
I
specifically
Googled-
needs to be a cryptid, because then no one will question it. They'll just
I
think
found
it's
this weird
a parlor
hyena
shop
man. and
item.
I found this weird hyena man. I challenged him to a rhyming duel. I won, and he gave me all this money. And now there will forever be on this island the myth of a rhyming hyena man. If you beat his rhymes, you get money.
You see, I
It's
found
true.
this tiny little man that wears all green.
Oh no, that's the Irish.
Yeah, but the Greeks won't know that.
Oh yeah, I actually looked this up. Looked up a list of cryptids. In Ireland, there's a cryptid called King Otter. It's just a very big otter.
Yes.
It is
Amazing.
the best.
King Otter. Did he pull the stick out of the mud?
It's Sparta.
He's got an Irish name. Because it's Irish. It's a Dopar True.
No, his name's Otter.
Look at this boy.
Look at this chonka boy.
This is a big chunk.
It's a
He's
chonk.
so big.
Anyways, anything that anyone would like to do?
I don't think I have anything to do
No.
other than ritual casting Unseen Servant so I can have Gabriella help.
There's something that I'm not gonna do. Ichika is just gonna be full on ignoring Jiro.
Oh.
I was going to say not getting her arm cut off.
Yes.
Other than fucking with people, there's nothing I can do, so no.
Other than fucking with you. You can always cast your let me see if I'll go crazy spell.
Yeah, but I tend to do that at the end of the day.
Sure.
Yes, when we're on the boat. Full
so,
of people.
While
No.
the Argo is supposed to like arrive at around 10, that's why the in-game clock says it's 10 p.m. because I had already skipped to that part. Before that, however, while you were already in town waiting for the ship to arrive, Oliver, you would be led astray by your patron, guiding you to the beach in a more private and isolated area.
He do love the beach.
You, while walking on the sand and feeling the waves hit your ankles and feet, there are many stars in the night sky today. And as you stop to look at the ocean, you see the water starts to turn in a mini vortex, and the image of Vivian presents itself to you.
Hello.
I see that you have made your decision. Not long ago you were asking me for guidance on what to do about Baijin.
Ultimately, I didn't make the decision. It kind of got made for me, and I wasn't going to let him have any of my companions, so I suppose I did make a decision.
She smiles. Yes, you were unsure about your own truth behind the matter, but you followed through, and you helped, and you gave what you could to protect those around you.
It wasn't much, but I tried. I was pretty much spent.
And yet, you did. With your body mostly broken, you still fought. Quite chivalrous.
Oh, the way I see it, there wasn't much of a choice.
Most of the time,
I
there
had
isn't
to.
much of a choice.
During the war, there wasn't much of a choice either. I just had to keep moving. I had to keep patching people up as best as I could. This is actually, I think, looking back, I think that's actually what was missing after the war was over. I needed another war. That says something deeply disturbing about me.
I don't think it does. I think it's quite the opposite.
Oh?
She smiles as it's no longer a secret of who she is. I once guided a young knight who would grow to become king. And the only thing he ever wished for was peace. To live in a farm, take care of the cattle, and have a family.
That sounds nice.
Yes, that's what he told every single one of his soldiers. And you know what they always thought about it? About this idea of peace?
No,
That he couldn't be more wrong.
that's genuinely disappointing. But I suppose people will be people.
He was destined for something greater. And everyone around him, but himself, could see it. He went on to become a once and future king. One who those who live where his reign once was still wish for the day he will return and guide them to greatness once more. And yet, all he could wish for was to be unbothered, to be at peace.
Is that really so bad of a thing to ask for, though?
It never was. But some people are brought into this world with something much more important in mind.
I think I understand.
Understanding that it's unfortunately not necessary. Things will happen around you and draw you into it, either by peace or by force.
If you'll pardon the pun, you're just saying to go with the flow?
I am saying that what makes heroes and legends, it's not necessarily the decisions they make, but how they deal with the hand fate deals them.
Mm-hmm.
You could have just sat back and watched as these new travelers arrived in your tavern and rescue your friends. You could have just let them walk away. But you're here now, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't think I had it in me to just watch.
She approaches as much as she can while still staying in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Kneel."
Okay. Does so?
Do you look at her or do you look down?
Probably down.
You feel something touch your left shoulder.
Looks
You
at
see,
left shoulder?
you see a faint, like, blade made of water, and as you follow it, you see it turn into a sword at her hand. This was once given to a hero, a knight. And then she lifts it and touches it on and rests it on your right shoulder. This is a sword that will reveal itself to you whenever you become a true knight. And she raises the sword from your shoulder and places it gently above your forehead.
Looks up.
I was never one to knight any of the heroes I followed, but it seems that we are far past the era of kings and queens, so I see fit to do it myself. You may rise, Knight of the Lake.
Ooh. He gets tingles and stands up.
She presents the sword in both hands to you. It's literally just water.
He will take it.
As you take it, it slowly condenses, but you're still holding water as it presents to you a sword. Its blade slightly thicker than yours at the base, but then it thins to the width of your own blade. You, even in the shimmering water, you can see there are letters of some sort written all over the blade itself. And the hilt feels perfectly comfortable in your hand. While you still search for what being a knight and a hero in this time truly means, it will remain a water blade. Whenever you find the strength within yourself to accept it, it will turn into a true weapon.
He's just very quiet.
And on the background you hear I don't know what to call it, but you hear boat noises, boat arriving noises. Is it a horn? I think it's a horn.
Foghorn?
Yeah. And
He'll look over his
Jesus Christ, yes.
shoulder.
As you look
Really good.
towards the direction of the port, you see the ship arriving. As you look back to the water in front of you, she's no longer there.
Is it still in my hands?
The sword just turns into water droplets and gently fall. It doesn't just splash down.
Okay. Did I get to read the inscription before it melted away?
You did, but it's not in a language that you understand.
Got it.
You got two people that can do that.
What was that?
Said you got two people that can do that. Read it later.
This is true. I suppose he makes his way back inside since he heard the boat. Are they by the tower? Or
No,
is
the
that
tower.
gone
Docks
by
at this
now?
point.
Oh yeah, they would already be at the docks.
Oh, okay. Then he's probably going to just walk over there,
Mhm.
just enjoying the ocean a little bit more.
Yes.
Take the long way around.
You all make your your way inside the Argo. Once,
Taking pictures of everybody.
similarly to when you all arrived in Mykonos, there's basically no one interested in either boarding or unboarding the Argo. So it's basically just you walking in. Give me just a moment.
While everybody was doing things, I would be taking pictures of the port and out of everybody, and seem to be fiddling with my camera a lot more. Just small things.
Back.
Look big.
So
What day is today, Jim?
it's still the 26th of December.
26th. So we've got 5 days to New Year's.
Yes.
Good.
But it's like 10 p.m. and you will arrive at basically 27, like in the early evening.
Early evening.
Not early-
Shit.
No, wait.
I'll be right back.
Nope, not early evening. It's just that I do not know the word for madrugada.
For morning.
No, it's
Morning.
It's not morning.
Dawn?
No, it's just that time between midnight and 6 a.m.
The wee
That's-
hour.
Twilight? Twilight. Well, technically,
Twilight is like when
Twilight
Twilight
is-
is like when the sun
Is going
basically
down.
has gone
Yeah.
down and there's like this purplish
Yeah.
hue in the sky.
Twilight is
And the same
sunset.
thing for when it comes up. He's talking about like the wee hours, like of between like 0 and 6 a.m. where the sun just isn't out.
Yes.
That's morning.
No, that's not morning. Morning's after
No,
6.
that's- It's like the wee hours. I don't know what else you would call
it's night. It's late night. Let's just
All right,
stick
so
with that.
we have. I looked up all the words. There's nothing aside from dawn and dusk.
Jesus.
Everything else is just.
No.
Jesus
we don't
Christ.
have a. We don't have an English word aside from those.
I see.
That
It's
further define
morningier
time.
than morning.
Yes,
There we go.
because we do have a word for it in Portuguese.
It's
but
morninger.
now
We
it
only
makes
have
sense.
dawn and dusk aside from.
Yeah,
Evening,
madrugada is a
midday.
Spanish thing too. I know.
Morning guest.
Yeah, now it makes sense why I never could translate the word because it doesn't exist. So
Yes, everything is morning.
yes,
Yeah,
very,
that's one of those words we just use multiple words to describe.
yeah,
Verily?
very early morning. So while you are all in your room, the boat, there is a knock on the door.
For
Uh-oh.
fuck's sake. I'm sitting here
Fucking
making
God.
my blanket fort around my bunk bed.
He doesn't actually pull his shotgun this time because it could be the captain.
Who is it?
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Gabriella, could you... Oh, no. That's probably not a good idea. Somebody else get the door, please.
Sure. Oliver, can you get the door?
Edmund's just gonna get up and go open the door.
Oliver just stares daggers at you.
Oh, I put it in the wrong character. No, wait, I put it in the wrong place again. Hold on a minute. I'm getting the picture. Who answers the door?
It's simple. It is just the berserker servant.
Is it Amos?
I swear to
No,
God,
it's not
Tobias.
It's not Amos, no!
No, it's John.
It's just John. He's got some white ass shoulders, damn.
Yes.
What a man.
Edmund. Edmund, as you open the... Let me just get the image up so people can see. Yes, there we go. As you open the door, you find yourself looking up at this man who is clearly much taller than you and much broader than you. He looks at you with a warm smile, and you see that his hair is very voluminous. Is that a word?
Yes.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous. And
Luminous?
he has, on top of it all, he has a ponytail going down.
Nice.
So it's
Fair enough.
basically my hair. Okay.
Damn, I wish I didn't cut my hair.
And he looks down at you simply because he's far taller than you and
Swear
says,
to God, if he's a servant.
"May I come in?"
Emin's gonna give a slight look back. And all of a sudden, anyone seems to recognize this person because I assume they can only get a look at them.
They basically
Back-
only
back
look
logic.
up to his shoulders. His head is above the door.
I believe
Tell
so.
him-
You can
Tell
join
him to
us.
open his mouth, see if he has fangs.
This was the worst time for it to start playing Oblivion music.
He's not an
I guess-
NPC.
Step back and just let him enter the room.
He bows down, holds on to the door while he walks in. Typical tall people behavior.
Yes, I agree. This man's basically me. Only he has a really stupid name.
Yes.
Hmm.
As he walks in, he closes the door behind him. I see that you all either walk with or are mages yourselves.
Jonna
Excuse
pokes
you?
her head out of her fort. What?
What is your intention with this ship?
What?
Who even are you?
What is your intention with us? Is my next question.
I am here to make sure that none of you mages are going to attempt anything against this ship. My name
Why
is
would
John.
just John?
Just John.
Just Jack.
I would like to incite him.
You may incite him.
We're here to stay at the inn. Our business is our own.
19.
Let me roll a thing.
Let me just roll this John stat.
His Jonathon stat.
See, it would have been an NPC
Which
name
one?
if you cut away the H in his name.
Yeah. We're not naming
John.
him Jon Snow. You know what? I'm calling you Jon Snow.
He's not 100% telling you his name. He may be John something, but he's just saying John.
So his name is actually John. It's just he's being vague about it.
It could be that he's being vague about his surname or his first name. But he's being vague.
Okay. Squint.
Well, you see, his
eyes.
name's actually just John.
Yes.
As in, just as
First
part of
name
it.
Just, second name John.
John. Just John.
I mean, it could be.
Oh, to answer your question, we're just traveling. We're not looking to cause any problems for anyone.
It turns to you, just looking only at you. Will you depart Anaxos?
And
That's
we're
the
departing
idea.
on our next stop.
He nods, looks at everyone in the room once again. If you attempt anything against this ship or its passengers, don't.
Why would we?
What are you on about?
And he leaves.
Quick question: did we see him before?
No,
Because we've traveled on the. Okay,
he
he's
was
very
not
new.
on the Argo before.
Okay.
What the fuck's
Can
he
I-
on about?
Can I make some sort of check with my insane Arcana skills to see if there is anything magical about him, or is he just big man?
Go ahead. Also,
Check.
Edmund, I would like you to roll perception, since you were close to the door.
Whoa!
Of course, give me a moment.
Holy fucking shit, that's a 32.
Yay.
Give me all the deeds.
Turns out he's a
Perception, you
servant.
said?
Yes, perception.
That's what I'm worried about.
24.
That's pretty good.
So, I will first do the Edmund thing. Then, after
Uh-huh.
he's gone, I will tell you the results of your 32. So, Edmund. When he was leaving and he was reaching for the handle on the door, you see that his hand slips through it slightly and then he pulls it back and correctly touches the handle and opens the door and leaves. Almost, you would probably have seen something akin to this before when someone is using an illusion magic that changes like their height, so that it gets a little confusing when you look at the person interacting with things. And Gianna, when you like put yourself out of your bunker to look at the men, even if it's just your head, you are momentarily shocked, and then he leaves, and you're able to to concentrate once again. That man was just magic.
Excuse?
Ah, yes, of course.
So, it was.
Fuck, I should have
Basically,
named
if I
him
had-
Mike, because he would have been Magic Mike.
Damn it.
Look, it's not too late. We can change it in post.
Well, that's what he was lying about. His
His
first
name
name
is
is
Mike.
Mike.
It's actually Mike.
He prefers John, because everybody makes the joke.
Yes, because of
Yeah,
the
it
movie
got really
that,
tiring after a while, so
because of the
so I
movie
had
that
to
has never
change
released.
my name. No, it's because it rhymes. That's why everybody uses it.
Ah, yes, Magic and Mike rhyme.
Yes.
It's the alliteration.
So
Yes.
it was like I wasn't seeing just the illusion kind of light up with magic. It was just all magic.
Yeah, like if it could have been an illusion, he could have just like been wearing a fuck ton of magic items that
Or
just
he could have been like a summon, perhaps, like some sort of familiar
some sort of familiar.
question.
Sure.
I really hope this man isn't the Berserker because I'd hate to be right.
He's got to be a servant of some type. There's no fucking way he isn't.
Oh, great. We just told a servant where we're going.
As Gianna just kind of stares in the space. You all saw that, right?
Yes.
That-
Yes,
that
he's
man
pretty
was
hard to miss.
That was a person, yes.
At least making use of illusion magic, correct?
That would make sense, but I know illusion magics. That was a lot more than just illusion. I didn't have the proper spells up, but
I mean, he's still
Oh.
around. You can just go after him.
I don't have it prepared. Is the thing.
I see.
We're going to have to track him down for a moment, just a moment. So wait. I don't have any spell slots. Damn it! I will
Well,
do this tomorrow.
I do. Jiro, you want to go on an adventure?
Sure.
No, I don't. I need spell slots so I can prepare spells. Just wait. Let's take a long rest, and then tomorrow when we're getting off, we'll probably see him, and then we'll do the thing. Okay.
I'm going
Don't-
on an
Why don't you
adventure.
do this
I
thing
am
where you impart
rested
knowledge on
and
me?
happy and ready to go.
No,
Jiro
you've
comes
already
back.
lost an arm. We're
I
not gonna
Jiro
have you
comes-
lose your head.
Jiro comes back. So I stabbed the Argo.
I stabbed the ship to see what he would do.
I was smited.
Look, it's simple. Look, Jiro learned one spell, Pass Wall. Figure you try it and sunk part of the ship.
You went straight for the engine.
The Argo just
Well,
exploded.
I stabbed every single person in the Argo while you guys weren't looking. All at the same time.
No, see, it says
Roll
it
stealth.
passwall says it doesn't damage the integrity of whatever it passes through. So if you pass all through the engine, technically it keeps working. There's just nothing there.
Yes,
I'm not sure that's how that goes, but
that is
I guess
exactly
you're
how it
technically-
works. Yes.
Christ.
he's out of line. But he's
Oh, that's the
correct.
wrong one. I did not mean that one. Watch on.
That's a slide ahead. Yes.
The best way of
Still an
correct
8.
to be.
And perception and stealth at the same roll. +8.
You can always teach me to use the spell like you did that one time with the tower, and I have spell slots.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Gianna just turns to Oliver. Get naked now.
Do you want to
Oh
learn how
my
to
God.
detect magical energies?
Do I know how to detect magical energies? I don't
Do
think
you?
that's among my repertoire. No.
Do you want to learn how to detect magical energies?
Sure.
Lift your shirt.
Get
Let me
naked.
check if I have it. I do not.
Remove your
Okay,
pants.
Jackson, we must sneak out and harass the civilians.
Give me a few.
Do you want to
Gilbert,
detect magic?
wait,
Yes.
wait.
Good. Take off your pants.
Take off your pants.
No, his
that's
shirt.
not
Just
happening.
his shirt.
Let me touch you.
Listen, we all know what mages do in order to learn magic.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for reminding us.
Look, I am a good Christian Catholic girl. I don't need that sort of
Listen.
method.
It's
I
the
know there's-
rules of magic. You don't get to
Sokka.
fucking bow out of it.
Yes, I do, because I'm me. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm giving Oliver the ability to cast detect magic.
Go ahead.
Sure. That's what
You
you're
do so.
doing in Bible studies.
Yes.
Yes. Also, I'm using my
Kumbaya.
one ability.
Kumbaya, my lord.
I use
if-
my disguise self for the day to do things. Yes.
Also, I just have a lock. I checked my freaking inventory. I just have a thing that says lockbox full of gems. I'm like, how many gems?
Yes.
And how
Enough.
I could
yeah,
just be like, here,
Diana,
drops this. Have 500 gold.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's not. I just have a lockbox of gems. It just doesn't say how much.
You
How
just
many
stole
gems?
an unspecified amount of gems.
We need to
Yes.
sell that.
So technically, if you never open the box, it can be as many gems as you want, or it has the
Schrodinger's
chance to be.
No, it's Schrodinger's loot table.
Ah.
You can have literally anything as long as you don't look.
So it gets rolled the moment you open the box.
Exactly.
It goes down in value once you open the box.
Yes.
Look, that's
Also,
what you
Jiro is wearing less armor than he used to be.
Fair.
Ah, yes, he doesn't wear his arm armor anymore.
No, like he's not wearing like his studded leather underneath his Japanese clothes. Now he's just wearing his clothes.
So Gianna, what do you want me to do with this exactly?
Okay, I figured you know how to cast a spell. It's embedded in your body, so
I
you
can
should just be able
cast
to
it.
cast it.
Yeah.
Walk up to the big man, or at least within a specific radius, and see what magic is on him. There'll be some form of illusion, but we need to see if there's more.
Fine. He detects magic.
You sure?
We have to find him first. It only lasts 10 minutes.
And he will go searching for this guy. I'm sure he's not difficult to miss because he's so
Jiro
big.
will follow along.
Okay.
This being purely magic related, I will stay behind.
Jiro's being a bodyguard.
Yes.
Yay!
With
I have a
quotation
bodyguard.
marks.
Quotation marks. Um, so, you all follow. Don't follow Richard. You all search for Mr. Jonathon. And you go through all of the common areas of the ship and you don't find him. But you hear his voice from inside the captain, not the captain's chambers, but where he actually drives the boat from.
The helm,
Yes.
essentially.
I see.
Okay. You can detect magical energies through certain types of material. I'm pretty sure this is thin enough. You give it a shot. Or just walk in there.
Or just
Uh,
walk in there.
I try to get closer to see if I can just detect ping.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
Close enough. You approach the door. Actually, let me check for this man. Where is your sheet, Jonathon?
He doesn't have a sheet. Stop pretending.
Of course he does.
He's gone.
Let him roll his 25 strength.
Where is his perception? Let me check his things to see if anything else gives him things. What does this do? No. No. Okay. No. Let me check one more thing. No. Okay, so let me roll a thing for him.
God, he's an assassin.
Hello, Mr. Jonathon. So as you slightly approach the door, he inside turns to you.
Do I get the ping?
You don't. What you do see is that wherever he is, there is just a hole in the spell.
That means he's being protected by magic, which means my theory is correct.
Oh
He-
God!
He opens the door, closes it behind himself, just looks at Oliver, and you feel the detect magic vanish.
Oh no,
Yes.
he's a knight.
Oh.
Oh no.
He
It's fine.
He's
It's
just
fine.
standing at like a feet away from Oliver, looking down on him.
It's either
Oliver just
Saber
looks
or
up and says,
Lancer
To
or
be perfectly
Archer.
frank with you, you're very interesting, and we were just curious, actually.
He looks around, notices that you're all alone, and you use magic magecraft in front of everyone.
Not in front of everyone. Speaking of, is anybody the GM? Is there anybody around us when we're talking?
Not here, no. Just on the other side of the door, you see the captain.
Okay. He says, "This was cast within the confines of the bedroom."
He squints at you, and when he does, you can see. I don't know if you zoomed in on his face, but he has like, it's not brown, it's basically golden eyes. Then return to your bedroom, and I will forgive this.
Not up to chatting then, Alrighty. Can't blame someone for finding you interesting, though.
He looks at Jiro's stub. Do you need help with that? It doesn't seem that whoever patched you up did a correct job.
Fuck you.
Oliver's a little bit irritated.
You best be glad I wasn't there.
Jiro thinks for a second.
Also, I need to take a screenshot of a thing because I just created a good meme.
No.
I mean, if you're willing to do so.
It's just John. He will slightly open the door to the helm and guide you inside, but not allow Oliver inside.
Jiro will enter, like, just like, don't worry, like, just sort of like thumbs up as he goes in.
Oliver's kind of just waiting to make sure that nothing happens.
Like, oh, we're fine.
Also, because I don't think any of you have ever seen the captain of the Argo. I have an image for him ever since the first session.
Yes, we have. No?
I don't
No?
I'm not quite
I've
sure.
never technically interacted with him.
But this is almost.
See?
As you enter the room, the captain just raises a hand to you and continues doing what he was doing.
Oh no.
He has quite the mustache.
Yes. And it's so big, you can't really see it on Hero Forge, but it's so big that you can see it from behind.
Oh yeah, the best mustache.
Oh no.
Nice handlebars.
Yes.
He reminds me of Nigel Thornberry.
Yes.
Actually,
He
Smashing.
you watch as John, very gentle, even though he's massive, he's very gentle when dealing with your arm. He places it on a counter and removes the bandaging, and very precisely, like, removes some of the stitching done and fixes what parts were itching, and basically just makes the job like 100 times better. And when he closes, when he's closing, you're not that versed in magic, but you've been healed multiple times before. You see that when he's closing it, he heals you. He actually like deploys magic onto your arm.
Cool.
But if the captain, for example, were to look at you, you can't really see it. You just feel the magic.
It's incredibly subtle.
Yes.
One could say it's like a lay on hands.
I'm not gonna tell you.
oh, he's the reason people can't remember.
So are you saying this healing is miraculous?
Miraculous. Da-da-da-da.
And after that, he will guide you outside and close the door, remaining inside with the captain.
Jiro's just like looks at
The
at
arm.
Oliver. I'm like, okay. Like just like looks at Oliver and like, we should probably head back to the cabin.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
I'll
a
be
good
back.
idea.
I need to eat. I need to go eat food. So
Go
just
buy
imagine that Jiro's eating like, I don't know, sausage.
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 Room service sausage.
Random.
Just
Yes.
straight sausage.
He just pulls up a can, opens it, and starts eating sausage.
No, like the whole sausage rope. Like he's just eating it like spaghetti.
Christ.
Why the fuck? As soon as they enter back, well, what'd you see? Was it illusion magic? I bet it was illusion.
Well, interesting story.
Uh-huh.
There was the absence of magic where he stood, and as soon as he got close to me, the spell ended.
So divin. I'm sorry,
Huh?
what?
Well, fuck.
Wait. Do I know about the spell anti-magic field?
How
Just-
close exactly?
I mean, yes, you were in one a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I was gonna tell
that's-
Gianna,
that's-
it's almost
that's
as if
some pretty
it's almost
high-level
as if he had a
magic.
dispelling aura around him.
That's some bullshit.
Wait, so hold on. An anti-magic field. That's
Yeah.
high-level magic.
Or it could
Very
be
Very high-level
something,
magic.
or it could be something against
Magecraft,
divination,
whatever.
or not
No.
exactly divination, but
Well, he had divination magic because if he appeared as like nothing, then that would mean he has some form of divination magic on him. That makes sense to an extent, but
He
just
was also a very powerful healer. Assuming Jiro is here? Question mark.
Yes.
yes.
He will point them to the patch job that he did earlier, and yeah, he did that, pointing at Jiro's arm.
See if I notice a difference.
Yeah, you.
Oh, there's a
Um,
difference.
those are
You're
clearly
better
different
at medicine
bandages.
than I am.
I would know because they cost $1 more, and Gianna wouldn't buy them.
so,
There you go, not that
yeah,
cheap.
you would notice that it's basically like it makes Oliver's work look like literal child's play. And Oliver is a medical profession.
So he.
Yes.
What did you do?
Oh,
Yes, high level
Also-
divination magic,
Something
High
very
level-
curious.
abjuration magic, high level evocation magic, and he could just do it.
Yes,
Presumably
and
without
the
Making a
captain
scene.
seemed to be oblivious to his presence.
I mean, we already knew about high-level illusion magic as well.
And half of the schools of magic just on this man.
I mean,
And food for thought. But didn't the contractor say that this one island people would forget that they visited it or some such?
No, that was
Antiparos.
Antiparos. That's
Yes,
the
that's
third
the
island
island I
from
was
here.
referring
It's
to.
2 islands to go yet.
It's a bit of a
Oh.
ways from that.
I'm still an amateur as far as detecting magic. I don't really do it often, but this seems like the same type of magic, no?
Yeah. What? What? Yes and no. It's complicated. Don't worry about it.
just for my own benefit. Okay, there's either a few things that is rattling on in my head. He's either a exceptionally high level priest, which why the fuck is he on this ship protecting it instead of the fucking islands? So I'm not of that thing.
I don't know. He didn't seem really
Second
priestly
idea.
to me.
There are a lot of priests that don't seem priestly. Trust me.
Hmm.
Secondly,
Little executors.
yes. Secondly, I get this sneaking suspicion that we keep hearing about, there are these servants running around, 5 of them, supposedly.
Are they already? Mm.
Well, we know
4 of them currently.
We know of one of them.
one,
we've-
yes, from
we've
the metal man, the artificer
We've met. Yes.
that talked in your heads.
Yes.
Yes,
He was very creepy. He could see us while we were invisible. He was
Caster.
very creepy.
I think they
Yes.
called her.
What you called a caster.
Yes.
I
Is there
don't-
like
Mhm.
a priest class or priest type servant? Or
I have no idea, but I think
Is there a priest class?
I think I know how to find out though, without
Wasn't the church supposed to be a
necessarily
mediator?
calling on my mother.
okay, what's your
I
idea?
do believe though. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry.
Don't hurt
I do
yourself.
believe though that this may have been, well, he wasn't normal. If you look at his eyes, they were a very deep golden color, very unnatural.
Oh, hold on. Did you just say gold?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Oliver.
Like you know how my eyes are honey colored, kind of brownish
Yes.
gray. His are actually golden.
Yeah,
Like,
but we
you're
don't know that
saying
he.
Gold, gold. Is so the color gold like pulls out one of the gold coins like this gold?
Well, no, not like that, but
Well, not the color. The color.
unnatural.
No,
I'm
hold
back.
on. You just said yourself that he wasn't how he looks because he had illusion magic on.
But when you know about illusion magic, you usually can see through it.
Well, here's
yeah.
the thing.
Can you? He'll turn his eyes gold.
Oh God. Well, here's the
Yours
thing.
is not
I don't
illusion
think-
magic.
Really,
I don't think it was illusion magic.
I'm trying to
because
prove a point.
he had like a literal void around him.
Well, that
like
could
he
be
was
just from
like outside of it.
it could be from the
I can
divination magic.
say for,
Uh,
for certain that, man, I witnessed his hand pass through the door handle at first.
Yeah, that's a
That's how I knew it was an
Telltale.
illusion.
But if that was from the
So either you can
divination
phase
magic,
through
you would
objects,
think
Or
it. I don't know. You'd think it wouldn't extend to the illusory self.
Not necessarily. The divination magic can act as like a bubble. So anything passed within that bubble is considered protected.
Heck, I forgot.
And if it's illusion upon him, then it would be protected by the spell. Depending on the type of spell, it's a little up.
Fuck.
I'm
okay.
just okay, but you're for sure. Because if you say pure gold eyes, that's making me think of mystic ones.
Okay, they're making me doubt myself. GM, was it pure gold?
Yes.
Okay, yes, pure gold.
That's a problem.
Yep. Golden. I think that's actually a rank.
Yes.
Yeah, that's. Isn't that like the second most powerful behind Rainbow?
well,
Yes.
just because they're gold rank doesn't mean they're literally
They're
gold.
literally gold, yes. It's just the
Yes.
name of the rank, not the name of the color.
I thought that was because it had like a golden sheen to them or something.
It's noble colors or like types. It's luminous gold is one of the noble colors, which are normal.
I don't know.
Right. But
Basically,
more,
it's a regular mystic eye. If it's got one color, if it's got multiple, it's special. Fancy.
So
Right.
he could have mystic eyes. Wonderful. Maybe. Possibly.
more important than what he is. What did you make of what he said?
Yeah, what did he say to you?
No, to us, I mean.
Oh.
He didn't say much to me. He was just interested in healing Jiro. He was much more interested in making sure we didn't want to cause trouble for any of the other passengers on this ship. So you can assume
Why?
there's somebody he's protecting.
Are there any
Yeah.
other
It's-
passages? You said we were the only ones who got on or off.
Who boarded?
Not exactly. He said that we were
That isn't-
one of the only. We were very few that got on there. He didn't say we were the only
Gianna?
ones.
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check. Serious,
I
because
will.
you're talking about eyes, and I found the thing that I wanted to find on the wiki. 26.
Woo!
Golden eyes could be, not are, a form of pure eyes, not necessarily mystic eyes, that are representative of the demonic.
Pure eyes are where Fate Type Moon just gets weird because they're
Wait,
just.
say it again?
Where are they? Who knows?
Yes.
Okay, so it could be mystic eyes, or it could just be this man's a demon. Great. This.
Like a lot of the apostles have, rather than red eyes, they have golden eyes.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the
it's
thing.
not like there's no precedent for him being a demon in this region.
Wait, why would he be a demon if he just repaired Jiro's arm?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he literally it was incredibly subtle when he
Wait,
did the
your
magic.
sword is demonic, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, sort of.
Well,
No,
look,
it's demonic.
we'll see if
just blanket it.
if your sword got jealous around him.
No, it didn't.
It didn't. I would have said anything about it.
Wouldn't it only be jealous if he had other sword? Like if you picked up the man in order to wield him, would it be jealous then? We're getting off topic. We're getting back to the existential crisis. So again, high level, not illusion, but abjuration, evocation, abjuration,
You
and
said that
some
twice.
form of illusion. No, I didn't.
Abjuration, evocation, abjuration,
Or repeating, apparently.
Evocation.
abjuration,
Sorry.
evocation,
The panic.
illusion.
The panic is setting it. With
I
some
love
form
Fiona.
of maybe mystic eyes, or he's a demon. That's unlikely, but it still makes me feel a little uncomfortable. And he's only here to protect the boat.
Well,
Or
maybe
whatever
he's
is in it.
Karen. You know, Karen from Greek mythology.
Yes, I know that.
Oh god. Okay.
Why? Why would I?
I was kidding. It was a joke.
You know
You
not
know,
to make these
it
type
could-
of jokes around her.
It could be
Say no.
possible though.
John
We
explodes.
Say
first
no.
see
No.
him on a boat.
No, it is not.
He's-
Shut up.
Gianna.
John
Okay, hold on.
explodes.
So you know how I just made a ridiculous thing to make you laugh and it didn't make you laugh? Let me make you feel better. It's not Karen because we're not on the River Styx. Does that make you feel better?
So it's like Charon's actually a god. Like, it's one of the strongest gods.
Well, technically, all rivers wash up on the ocean, so.
Unless our lovely DM wants to kill us again, he won't do that to us.
Are you sure about that?
He
I
could
hope
just.
that
be-
I hope
He could.
that you're
Look.
limiting yourself to, at the very least, demigods.
Are you sure about that?
I can hope.
I can
Look,
pray.
it's
That you-
fine.
Wouldn't
he
he
could
be?
just...
Wouldn't he? Well, he can't be Charon because he'd probably just be a writer. So we already have that secured. So
Or
it
a
can't be him.
Lancer?
There we go. Oh God.
I mean, he
Watch
doesn't use
out.
his stick.
I mean, he
doesn't use
doesn't use that stick to like
Use an oar. That
uses
could
an
count as a
oar.
lance.
to like
Ah, yes.
ferry the gondola.
His lance does bludgeoning damage.
We've seen weirder lancers.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Oliver doesn't know what the fuck a lancer is. I'm done.
He does, yes.
Oliver does?
Oh, that's right. We were given.
You all know-
Oh my
the-
god,
We all,
Jesus.
we were all-
No, no,
I
man.
need to rewatch this session.
We know everything.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
Well,
so
we know that
it's
Mommy
making me
Dearest
think
has a
he's a servant.
berserker. We know this guy has a caster.
So that would leave Saber, Lancer, Archer, Rider, and Assassin.
Ruler.
Ruler pulls out a name that was not said at the meeting.
Oh god,
So
if Tobias has ruler, I will kill myself.
Well,
Takes
technically,
down
Look,
notes.
the Grail has the ruler, not
Look,
Tobias.
at least kill him first, then do whatever.
So, I don't think. If we're going on this tangent, because I'm just going to keep going unless somebody stops me, I don't think it's assassin.
Let her be.
Let's see where this goes.
Why?
Why it I doubt he's attached to the boat. So
Why,
Ryder
God?
doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
Strange Fake has a dog as a master.
And I like Strange Fake.
So the three things that are left are what were considered the most powerful. Was that it? Because they were considered the knight class.
Yes, Archer, Lancer, Saber.
Saber. I don't know how those classifications work, but I didn't see a sword on them. I didn't see a bow, and I didn't see a
Well,
lance.
I imagine they'd be able to hide their stuff.
I would
That might
assume
be
so
the
too. That'd be
purpose of an
kind of
illusion.
stupid. Yes. So
I mean, we could try poke him with a stick and find out if he takes any damage.
Yeah, you do that.
You know-
no. Would that be one way to get rid of your coat and list if you just die suddenly?
At that point, we might as well just walk up to him and politely ask.
No.
You
That
can
means
also do that.
survival.
Not me.
Just to make Gianna more paranoid, Jackson's gonna say, assuming he can listen in through the walls.
You just hear honk once again as the ship approaches Naxos.
Just Shauna disappears into her little fort, just like panicked at the sun sound. Pokes head back out.
Well,
See, I
the only
told
thing
you.
I can mention, we should be prepared. We might want to try to be the first ones off the ship. See if our interesting new friend gets off the ship or not.
He has a name.
Yes.
We're not going to say it.
Magic
I don't
Knight.
care.
No, it's not that. No,
I
it's
could
not that
try
we shouldn't
tailing him
care.
around.
No, I don't
It's
think that's
really
a good
so
idea.
No,
important
he's
that we
probably
find
gonna
out.
notice. I mean,
He's
he noticed
probably
us
gonna
being
notice.
outside of the door without us saying anything or being relatively quiet.
I mean, we did walk in. He probably did see us.
I
No,
just if he
And
can
it's
just
not like I'm gonna be the same person all the time when tailing him. But if he does notice, it tells us more about him than if he doesn't.
I think it's just safe to assume he's just gonna notice.
We
Yeah,
don't
I
know
agree.
that.
I just don't want to find out, and I'd rather just assume he'd be able to snap us like twigs.
I
this is
agree with
true.
this.
But he seems like a swell guy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. He seems pretty nice. It's just, I think we should be cautious.
Always gotta be careful with the quiet ones.
Juro squints at that.
Is that a
He doesn't
threat?
like mages.
Jiro is
I'm
not
right.
quiet.
I am
Silent
right in
and
your
deadly.
point. Okay, so let's just.
Go?
Okay, we should just. Why would he be here? If this is indeed a servant, which I'm just gonna run with that theory, because at this point, I'd rather just assume the worst. Why would he be here, if not with his master?
Who knows? He doesn't know why we're here either.
We know all of the people were on the island just a moment ago. We don't know if they left via teleportation or otherwise, so they could just be following the same route we are. I doubt it's the contractor.
And it's not caster's master either.
It's not the. Yeah, it's not the artificer, and it's not Oliver's mother, Miss Rose.
Because he left by plane. Or pretty sure, at least.
Also, we know this caster you said was feminine, but they could hide themselves, so illusion magic. So everything's not off the table at this point. So that
Well,
leaves
yes.
the one gentleman, I can never remember his name, that Edmund hates.
Go on. I know one of you knows it. I hope.
The who? Sorry? I lost.
The one guy Oliver hates.
Um,
I can't
what
speak.
that is?
Apostoles.
Apostles, yes.
Apostles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot his first name for a second.
It could be him. Because he's the only one we for sure can't eliminate naturally, or it could also be the Japanese lady that, for some reason, just decided to show up. I don't know.
The ship starts
I mean-
to slow down.
There's probably something to be said of at
Time to
least
go,
the
kids.
assumption on following the logic of certain familiars. Most of them are limited on how far they can go.
Yes.
I assume servants might follow something to that degree.
Yeah, they can only be a certain distance from their summoner.
Also,
So, it's safe to assume that the master is on the ship. With us, right now, on the same island that we're about to depart.
And asked if we were getting off.
Yes.
I suggest we be careful about what we do.
We are going to die, aren't we?
probably.
Eventually.
But that's always on the docket, isn't it?
That's the way mages go.
Hey, cheer up. At
I
least it
think
won't
we'll
be
do
a
fine.
horrible death. Probably.
I think we'll do fine.
You're too optimistic for someone that just lost an arm.
I think I'm doing great.
You're doing fantastic. That's what worries me. Okay, let's just get off the boat and everybody's head on a swivel. See if anybody's tailing us.
Oh, don't worry. That's always part of the plan when I get to a new island.
Since you haven't had a rest, Jackson's eyes are still in dark vision mode, right? Since when you were fighting Burgeony was in dark vision mode.
No, it was in see invisibility mode. I cast dark vision.
Oh, I see.
But it does last for 8 hours.
Yes, dark vision does, but I'm more interested in the see visibility part. As you start to get ready to disembark and do so, make a perception check, Jackson.
Oh god. One thing I'm dog shit at.
Yes.
I can find it. I saw the 2 roll by.
Yes. 50. Okay. You, as you were departing, walking down the wooden ramp to the docks, you look back and you see just standing invisibly right by the ramp, John.
Is he like in front of us?
No, this is after you've left. He's
I
just
see.
there looking at you. And he notices that you can see him.
I will do a
walks
little
away.
discreet. I'll do a little discreet wave, and then he'll turn to the party. It appears he's taken an interest on us as well.
What?
What? He was there just now.
Turns
Don't-
back.
Don't
Doesn't
look.
see him.
Don't look
Turns
back.
back.
You'll just look crazy. He's invisible.
Oh, we could just turn it.
I mean, can't we?
I mean,
Never assume a caster can't turn invisible. It was one of the first things my mother taught me.
I mean, reasonable, but it's rarely casually.
No. Do I see him? Do I see where he leaves too?
No,
Or he's just stay in the boat?
He walks. He's still in the boat, but he just walks out of vision.
Seems to still be in the boat. But
Do you see anybody else that's invisible? And
Do
how
I?
often?
Oh.
no. How often? What?
How often can you do this ability to see things?
All day,
Like,
every
is
day,
it
baby.
always?
About that. Did GM, did we switch or did we not?
What do you mean
Was it
by doing
was it something the change? Was it something you pushed on me or was it something I had to expressly agree to?
It was never. Nothing's ever pushed on you.
Of the you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know. No, it's still the same thing that it was before. I didn't
Okay.
change it. I just proposed the thing, and you said no.
Good.
So
Then-
how often can you do that?
Once a day. Not always to see invisible people. I can also see as Oliver does. If I want
What-
to.
What do you mean by that?
Means
You
I
mean
can see
normally?
Gabriella and other people.
Oh, good.
But once
Now
that is
people don't think I'm
chosen,
crazy.
once that is chosen, it is locked in for the rest of the day.
So
yes, or in the dark as well.
So once per day, but it lasts all day?
Yes, it lasts all day. Or more than a day, but then I can't sleep, so...
GM,
Yes.
if I wanted to summon this sword, would I have any idea how to?
Not that you are aware of, but you feel
Okay.
that you can do it.
Because I kind of want Gianna to, like, not out in the open, obviously, but I'd like for her to
Yeah. So
comprehend languages.
town. As you arrive in Naxos, it's been a while since you've seen a city light up during the night. Seems that more so than Tinos or Mykonos, this town does have electricity. And you watch as here and there are some bars, inns of some sort, restaurants that are still shooing people away, as it is basically around 1, 2 a.m. But other people do disembark the Argo alongside you, and some join. But you see that no one actually joins the Argo because the Argo is supposed to stay in town for a couple of days before making the trip back.
Ah, so this is where the Argo stops.
Yes, this is the final point. And the Argo will do the journey back.
I was
Mykonos.
under the impression Antiparos was the final point.
No, the Argo stops here in Naxos.
I see.
Yeah, we'll have to get a different.
So we will have to buy our own boat.
Not
Yes.
necessarily buy, but you would need to acquire. At least
Why would
temporarily
we
a means
acquire
of
a boat?
transportation.
Why would we acquire a temporary boat when we can just buy our own boat? Come on.
Come on.
I mean, Yes, I would like for us to, especially since I have a few odd jobs in some islands around.
Yes. So, I would like to know, where would you like to go? Would you like to do the same thing you did in Mykonos and just walk out of town for like an hour and plant big tower?
I don't think that's necessary this time around, just because there's no mist and creepy things going on in town.
I mean, there is still a little bit of fog. It isn't all gone.
And I feel like this
s-
place is a lot more well traveled. So like
Yes.
a tower suddenly appearing is not going to be
As
that's going to be weird and not very discreet. So I say just getting a
Mm-hmm.
house, like getting
Wait for
a
today.
getting an inn.
A hotel.
Yeah, getting
Yes.
a hotel.
We could also do some shopping.
We should probably like find
It's 2
somebody
a.m.
to. Yeah, not right now, but like the
Hey.
next
Oh yeah,
day.
fuck! I forgot we were gonna
So, like,
arrive so
tomorrow,
late. Yeah.
that's a tomorrow thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe
Yeah, we
maybe
were on,
shopping will help cope.
We
I
should
need
just
some
find
new
a place to
components.
stay.
Right. So
Since you have Gianna in your group, would you like to go for something fancy or something normal?
Normal.
what is she like rich or
I-
something?
No, but she's fancy.
I can make fancy. Okay,
Okay.
gonna go fancy. We'll just go to my place.
Can you make it a subtle fancy that no one will find?
Why the fuck would I make it a subtle fancy? That defeats the purpose of being fancy.
We're going to a normal
Edmund.
hotel.
Yes.
Yes.
Since
Don't make it a subtle fancy. Don't complain later when a stranger in gold eyes knocks at your door in the middle of the night.
If I summon my tower anywhere, it's not going to be subtle. It's going to be a tower in the middle of nowhere.
You just said we weren't gonna get an inn.
Yes, we are. We were talking about if.
anyway,
Christ.
Get with the
Um,
program. Yes.
Gianna, since you had rolled a 32 before in history,
Fuck.
you would know of two, like, more, not budget, but more used inns. The Bluefin Tuna and Victoria Rooms and Restaurant. And you would also know about a more fancier place, which is called the Stella Apartments.
Okay, hold on. Let me add this to my notes. All right, repeat that. There was the bluefin.
Bluefin. I'm just gonna do a little
Control paste.
this Bluefin.
Oh, thank you. Bluefin. Uh-huh.
Then we have the Victoria Rooms and Restaurant. And the Stella Apartments, which are fancier hotel rooms.
Well, alright. I guess we don't want to go fancy for right now. As much as I would want to.
We haven't gotten
Um,
paid yet, darling.
But it's free.
But I don't want to sleep in a basic bed. I want to sleep in a fluffy bed. I've had a long, stressful day.
Well, you should be glad you get to sleep in a bed at all.
I won't castrate you.
Whoa,
She
that
angry.
escalated quickly. Holy shit.
She angry.
God damn. Fuck.
You will find she does not handle stress very well.
Oh, you think? Her hands are shaking.
Alright. So we have, from what I remember of this place, There's the Bluefin Tuna and the Victoria Rooms and Restaurants. Which one you want to go to? Both are reasonable.
I mean, if will the fancy hotel be well, any of these be more private than the others?
I assume the fancy one will be more private, but it would be more expensive.
I think we have the money for it.
I'm not saying
we?
we don't.
I don't think we do.
How much money is it?
Well, if it's like, are we talking like aristocratic level living or like just higher living? I can't remember the step down from aristocratic.
So the bluefin tuna would be 5 silver a night per person. Per room, that is. The Victoria, since it's bed and breakfast, it's 8 silver a room.
Uh-huh.
And Stella apartments would be 2 gold, 20 silver.
Jesus fucking Christ.
2 gold, 20 silver. That would be so $220 a night. God damn.
2 gold, 20 silver?
No, it's just
That's what he
2
said.
gold. That's 20
see.
silver. Yeah.
I'm
same
like,
thing.
isn't
I
that
see.
just 4 gold?
Yeah.
So that's $200 for a room.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. I
Somehow
think we'll
I
go
think
5 silver.
What are you talking about? Why wouldn't we go for the bed and breakfast option?
You get free food. I mean, you pay
Give
for it.
Chiro all the pancakes he wants.
You pay for it.
We already
It's free.
had pancakes back home.
But there's no longer home.
Yeah, we can't go back home currently. Can we? Because
Well-
we're trying to be discreet, apparently.
She'll open his purse. You'll see like his coin purse, and you see like a fly come out of it. Well, I suppose we could stay the 4 gold at the 8 silver in.
I can cover the cost of your room this one time.
No, it's fine. I'll pay.
I mean, I will comment. Worst case, we can always go camping. For those of us who are willing to
Gianna
put
would
up with
die.
No!
Gianna would die.
Why would we
Look-
go
okay,
camping when I
So
have a puppy who gets
how much
over? I
is
could
the?
just
How much
summon
is
for
the? It's
free.
what, 2 gold for a night?
At the fancy place, yes.
Gianna, you need to work on
Giro's
making that
like-
shit invisible.
Jiro just sort
Like-
of like turns to everyone like,
Actually,
I can pay for the nights.
For all of us?
Yeah.
Also, let me just in case. The price is per room. If you go for a room that has more people, the price is not just 2 times, it's slightly reduced. So if you want to, like,
Bunk.
family trip, it's
Oliver, my oldest and greatest friend. What do you say about we bunk together?
my oldest and greatest
Well,
friend.
We
Wakes
don't have
up
very
in
many friends,
manacles
do you?
in Africa.
Well, I'm getting my own room. I'm not bunking with anybody. But you all can share.
I'm willing to pay for everyone except for her, since she wants her own room.
Bitch.
ooh.
Oh,
Them fighting words.
the shade.
You know what? You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna go to the fancy place. You all can go where you want. I'm gonna go to the fancy place, buy my own room. and I will live in luxury for a day
So-
and forget what happened for a few hours.
Go
I
on.
might just bring up an issue with that plan.
Enjoy your panic
Yes.
attacks.
Yes,
Do you
Edmund,
really want to
what is
go
it?
off on your own right now?
At this point, I don't care.
Die.
If I
Okay.
die, I'll die happy.
Fair enough. Enjoy.
And she will storm off in the direction of the Stella apartments.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I'll go ahead and mark off the 2 gold.
Anyone else going to the fancy place?
no.
I mean,
Not if she's staying there. She's scary.
honestly, I was quite fine with either either of the other options. I didn't see the need for everything to be so fancy.
Drew, where are you going?
What?
Where are you going?
I'm going thinking Victoria rooms and restaurant.
Alright, then I'll be going
I was
to
thinking
Stella
that
Apartments.
I swear I thought you was about to say I'm thinking of camping in the open air.
Wait,
No, I
each
just had
is
to make-
going to the
Each case
the-
abandoning Jiro, yes.
What?
It's great.
Jiro.
We'll have a girls'
Yes.
night, not in the same room.
As
Oh my god.
it is right now, I'm just gonna be able to be like this to Jiro. How much gold is it?
Ooh.
I mean,
Jesus
I
Christ.
do say the rest of us should probably try to stick together to some degree.
Yeah, since it's 4 of you, you can just get like
2
a
rooms.
family room.
I do have a thing to do before we end today, though.
Yes. Also, the family room, since it's for 4 people, it would have been 32. You can make it 30.
Silver or gold?
30 silver, which means 3 gold.
Okay.
So what do I need to deduct?
That's on you 4 to decide who is going to deduct what, but you need to all collectively pay
Or if you're
3.
or if you're actually going to the
Gold.
Stella apartments.
Yes. You have to all collectively pay 3 gold.
I can pay my share.
Same.
As can
Yeah,
I.
Pay
Like,
mine.
So,
You see, 30 doesn't divide
Yeah,
evenly into 4,
30
unless you go
divided by
into dust.
4. It's 7.5.
Unless you go into copper.
So,
Let's see how much money I have.
so
I
it's-
have
You have
like
to go to your
300
copper storage.
It's 75 monies.
So I remove 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. So I remove 7 silvers and how many coppers then? Like 50?
5.
Five.
5.
Five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do the same.
50 copper would be 7 silver. Or 5 silver.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever. I just took it off of my sheet.
Oh.
It's done.
So it's 7 silver and 4 and 5 copper.
Yes.
Yes.
So, wait, how much?
Thank you,
total?
Chiro. I
7 silver,
appreciate
5
the offer,
copper.
but I couldn't let you pay for me.
Yes.
And also, Jiro removed 7 silver and 5 copper.
And
Okay.
before we're done with the night,
Yes, because I also have to do things, yes.
I would like to go out very quickly,
Yes.
and I would like to go up to where Ichika and Gian are staying,
Yes.
and I will very
gonna set-
quickly
I'm
You're
in
sending
separate
Burp.
rooms.
I will very quickly disguise myself as the very tall man with golden eyes,
John.
and I will ask someone there to deliver Gianna a letter.
Yes.
I won't say what my name is. The letter just says pranked. And I will go away, come back to my room, and sleep.
I see.
We're going to incur a very dangerous wrath.
You will only see it when you wake up tomorrow, no worry.
No, you don't understand. I'm a very
Hmm.
patient woman, despite being very impatient.
Sure. Um,
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I see.
Ice cold, like a grave.
Jackson,
Yes.
you go to sleep. And when you
Yes.
sleep,
You,
Yes, I
you
do.
don't wake up.
GG. GG.
The last thing you see is just this banshee wailing above you, casting magic missile.
The last thing you hear is, "Who the fuck?"
As you die, yeah.
My God.
So, Jackson,
Yes.
you've been alongside everyone, having that same dream mostly every night, or at least one of your dreams every night is the dream of the 7 mages around the Holy Grail that you now know what it
Yes.
is.
Ooh, before we go to sleep though, aren't there chairs in the place? Cause I'm gonna sleep sitting up.
Yes, I know.
Like every day.
Yep. Your dream is different.
Oh.
Instead of the normal 7 mages around what you now know to be the Holy Grail,
Oh, different as in much worse. Okay.
you find yourself surrounded by demons.
Yes. I called it.
Some
Wonderful.
have tentacles, others are more spider-like. Some are black figures that you can't quite discern the shape of. Make me a perception check.
Oh, in my dream?
Yes.
Shit.
Dreamception check.
I do checks in dreams? Perception, that's performance. No, that's persuasion. Fuck, that's nature. Give me perception.
Man is dyslexic. A
Is
10.
that perception? Yes.
Yes. Yep. Nah, that's mostly all you see. At the center, you notice that the grail is not upright, it is upside down. But at the same time, from the grail overflows some sort of purple liquid. And
Is it made of spiders?
it makes the grail wobble. Yes, it is the same spiders.
But it overflows from upside down?
Yes,
I don't
the
get this.
the chalice is just
It's bubbling. It's
Yeah.
like bubbling out.
it's almost falling every time, but it's just bubbling out, and there's spider liquid.
No,
Great.
just pink bud. That's all it is.
And
Right.
you wake up with an itch in your left hand.
A black spot.
And when you go to
Oh,
look,
for fuck's sake. Oh, hold on.
when
Hold on.
you go to look at it,
I just got the fucking scare of my life. Jesus Christ. Go
why?
on. No, it's because as soon as you see, and you said that, and it's like the song I was listening to just had a lot of whispers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I see. Wait, for some reason, wait, where is the image? Come back, image. Where did the image go? Hold on a minute.
Oh, he's got an image. Wonderful.
Yes.
Oh god, I don't think I want to see this.
He drew it himself.
No.
Just see LOL pranked with a little dick on the end.
Yes.
Like that's your command seal.
This one, create image record, because I forgot to do that. There's already an image record with the same name? Where the fuck did it... What?
Nani?
Where did it go then?
Dude has Alzheimer's.
Windows version GM just crashed.
Yes. I see where it is now. Okay. I am going to share this only with you.
Oh god.
As you look to your hand, to your left hand, on the back of your hand.
I don't think it shows up to me.
I didn't share it yet. You see this. A small, almost star-like shape, but with only 4 edges. And almost as if a trail of a comet beneath it. And you hear the voice that you would recognize as Dagon's laughing.
Fuck.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
That's great.
Is
Oh.
it a command seal?
Great!
My main
Hor-
command seal.
Horrors
Wonderful.
beyond my comprehension. Neat.
Or was it like a pentacle?
I will never tell you.
That's on you to hide it or not.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Also, I will reveal I thought about it, but I will reveal the name of the image.
Yes.
Can you see the name of the image now? Let me share it with you again since you closed it.
No, I did not. It's just I don't see the. Oh no! This is so not good.
Yes.
This isn't what I hoped for.
Hope you enjoy. Bye bye, everyone.
Jesus fucking Christ.